it's FCA. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do a clay mask. I bought this mask recently, and this is the La Roche-Posay Effeclar mask. This is supposed to be specifically for acne-prone skin. So we are going to give this a try today. I have a clean foundation brush to apply it. I do have some active acne going on and starting. And actually, before we get into that, let me get my hair out of the way. I just sat down and decided to do this when I got home from work. I did wash my face, so that's why it's looking a little red here. I was using a makeup remover, makeup eraser. I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze this out. So this is just a white. I will put the price because I can't remember how much it was. I bought it from Amazon. But we'll start up here. This says to apply a thin layer across the skin. And what intrigued me about this particular mask is that it's a clay mask that says it only needs a 5-minute set time. Of sheet masks that have needed only 5 minutes. The gel masks often only need 5 minutes, like from Patchology or Avatara. I've done the brand that you can get from Walmart. But this is supposed to help clear oil, sebum, impurities like from pollution. And there is I think her name is Huyana Beauty. I think she's out of the UK. But I watch a lot of her videos, and she uses this mask on a lot of her acne-prone clients, and also she recommends using a foundation brush because it not only looks nice, but it also feels nice going across the skin, and I agree. We're gonna let this sit for 5 minutes. This feels very clean. I don't have any tingling feeling. There isn't a scent of menthol or mint or anything going on. It just feels nice. It doesn't have a particularly cooling effect. More importantly, it's not stinging. There are sometimes you get acne masks that there's something astringent in them or alcohol in them, and they can make active acne spots burn or make your eyes water. This doesn't have any particular scent. It just is a clean mask. It doesn't have that Noxzema scent to it. And this is also really silky. This doesn't feel clumpy or chunky. It's a lot thinner than the Origins acne mask, the Out of Trouble 10-minute mask, and this is half the time. So that's great. I changed clothes in my 5 minutes, and going to use, this is a makeup remover wipe that I have warm water on. And so what I like about this is this does the same thing as the Out of Trouble mask from Origins, where as you can see, I can easily move my face. I'm not restricted. It doesn't have that drying, like trying to rip your soul from your face feeling. And so it does have a little bit more of a dry down than the Origins mask. The Origins mask stays pretty wet. It only stays like this in areas that are particularly thick, but it does say to use a thin application. We'll go ahead and do some removal here. Okay, very quick removal. The Origins mask can sometimes fight a little bit, but that's because since it stays that cream has no dry down, when you're wiping it off and washing it off, it has a tendency just to keep smearing all over. Whereas with the Effeclar La Roche-Posay mask, because it does have a soft dry down, it has a much easier removal time. That was super fast. And you can see that there's no additional irritation. I don't have any additional redness going on. I was already red here from when I washed my face. I just could not get, I had something from work or whatever. There was something on my face. I was like trying to wash it off. It just didn't want to come off. But that didn't have any additional irritation either. So I like that. And yeah, and I do like, again, there's no stinging sensation. But yeah, my skin does feel very soft. It's not tight. And I absolutely can immediately see my skin looks more mattified. And my pores, especially on my nose, my pores are the most prominent around my mid T-zone area. So my nose, top of my cheekbones, and in the little bridge part of my face. And I have to say that looks they're less noticeable by quite a bit. So we shall see if in the next couple days, sometimes when you use a clay mask and your skin's already having a breakout, it draws all those impurities to the top. So you have a breakout that happens, but the breakout doesn't last very long, and it doesn't have a lot of cystic acne or stubborn acne. It's just, all the stuff's right there. Use your normal salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, whatever you use for your topical treatments, or the little stickers, patches, and it usually goes away much, much faster than some of these not mask pulled out impurities you might have on your skin.